What up, all my fight fans? So, I'm a little late to the party with this one. I heard earlier in the week that Teofimo Lopez retired from the boxing game. So my question to you guys is, do we believe him? Is Teofimo Lopez really retired? Me? I don't think so. I think it's a ploy because I also read in the comments that he feels underpaid, maybe even a little underappreciated, because he sees all these other champions and all these other fighters getting paid, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 million dollars. Where on the other hand, he's not necessarily getting anything. He's getting simply like $1 million, maybe $2 million at most. So he feels a little underappreciated, a little undervalued, I should say. And I feel like this retirement thing is just a little bit of a ploy. Something like to the nature of what we've seen with Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo felt that a little bit. He felt like he should be making more money, and then he left the game from the UFC and somehow, came back, fought Aljamain Sterling, and who knows, maybe he did get just a little bit more money. Maybe not a lot more because, he definitely wanted that Conor McGregor money, but hey, Conor McGregor is in a division of his own. You can't touch that guy. So as far as Teofimo Lopez goes, is it going to work? I don't know. I really don't know because he is a well-known name. He is not necessarily a superstar. He is not no Canelo Alvarez or Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua, or even a Gervonta or Ryan Garcia, where these guys have this really superstar name and they carry a lot of weight. They could walk around and yeah, people are going to pay a lot of money to see them because, they have also a very fun, exciting fight style, and also they also have a very good, I want to say, following. They also have a really big following. You look at their social media. Where Teofimo Lopez, he is still just a tad bit under the radar. He is still relatively big, and he's coming up, and he's making his way up, but he's not necessarily at that stratosphere just yet. So, should he be getting that money? Absolutely. But I don't know if he's going to get quite that much money. You also got to remember, you don't just get that money. You also need to be able to fight somebody else to get that money. You need to fight a well-known name. Somebody that's like, hey, I know who that guy is, but who's that guy that just fought him? Like, for example, he needs to fight a Ryan Garcia. And if he just so happens to beat Ryan Garcia, I promise you, like, you're going to get a lot more attention. You're going to get a lot more eyes. And you're going to get a lot more money. Same thing if you were to do it against Gervonta. A lot more eyes, a lot more attention, a lot more money. But if you go against some other guys that no one necessarily knows, no one's even going to pay attention to the fact that the fight was even on, and no one's even going to know who exactly you are. So which means, if you're not bringing in the views, you're not bringing in the eyes, you're not bringing in the attendance, you're not going to bring in the money. And that's how it just works. That's how it worked for everybody, every single fighter. You name the fighter, name them, 100%. Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Mike Tyson, Tyson Fury, it don't matter. These guys did not walk in there making millions and millions and millions of dollars. They had to fight other well-known. Oscar De La Hoya has Julio Cesar Chavez. Floyd Mayweather had Oscar De La Hoya. Manny Pacquiao had Oscar De La Hoya. Tyson Fury had Klitschko. It just, the list goes on and on and on. Mike Tyson, I believe he started becoming a little bit of a superstar as he started fighting, but then he got a little bit more bigger when he went against Holmes, when he went against Spinks, all these other guys. That's when it's like, oh, okay, this guy's for real. We really need to be paying attention to him. And now here comes the money. Much more money. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody needs that certain following. And right now, I think Teofimo Lopez, I also personally do not feel like it is 100% him saying like, oh, I want to retire, step away from the game for money just yet. Even though he has stated, I think it's also a lot of personal issue that he has. Because we already know that after, years of hearing from and following Teofimo Lopez, he's had some personal issues. He's had some outside of the ring issues with his family and with I believe he has an issue with his wife. I'm not going to get into details with that because I don't know 100%, but we do know it's very public knowledge that he's had a very he has a lot of drama going on the outside of the ring. So that could be it too. I mean, eventually when you let all this stress build up, you let all this tension build up, it eventually it could drag you down and it could weigh you down. And the fact that he actually had all this going into that fight with Josh Taylor and looked as good as he did, it's incredible. It's a masterpiece, 100%. Like, unbelievable. 100% unbelievable. So, it is a little sad to see him walk away if he really is walking away. I don't feel like he is. But if he is, he definitely had a very interesting career. A very good career. But definitely it has left a lot on the table. There's so much more for him to accomplish, so much more for him to do. You know, again, big mega fights that he could be having. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, possibly a rematch with Lomachenko. It is unbelievable how many people he could be fighting and how much money he can actually make. So I really hope he does make that money. I really hope he signs a new contract where he can actually make a lot of money and get paid really well and become the star that he should definitely become. That's my personal feeling, guys. But what do you guys think? Do you think he's actually retired, or you think this is just a ploy, or do you think that maybe, just maybe, he's just a little tired and a little frustrated and a little stressed and just needs a little break? Let me know in the comments, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.